Okay, so right now I'd like to talk about section 2.2, absolute value. We're not going to do a whole lot with this. I just wanted to get a quick discussion on it. We've got numbers 5, 13, 25, 27, and that's your suggested exercises, and then for fun you can do 36. Fun, if you feel like it. Of course, the main ideas are going to be absolute value, which we've already discussed, but just basically going to be going back over that. I would suggest that you work through, again, don't just look at, but work through examples 1, 3, and 4 in the book. All right, so we've already defined this, but we're going to say that the absolute value of a real number x is absolute value of x, and it's this piecewise defined function, negative x whenever x is negative, and it's x whenever x is bigger than or equal to 0. That's the whole thing. So let's now throw the absolute value into some equations. So solve for x, and let's solve absolute value of the quantity 2x minus 4 is equal to 10. So one way to do this is to just solve both possibilities at once by writing the original equation, so 2x minus 4, and this is absolute value, not 12 and 41, equals 10. And what we can do is we can say 2x minus 4 is equal to, simultaneously, plus and minus 10. So, well, okay, it's not equal to both. It's 2x minus 4 is either equal to plus 10 or 2x minus 4 is equal to negative 10. So then we can go on by adding 4 to both sides. And this gives me that 2x is equal to, well, 10 plus 4 is 14, or 2x is equal to negative 10 plus 4, negative 6. Okay, so the plus went to here. This was sort of the plus one, and this was the minus one, okay, of this plus and minus. So then we can solve each of these, divide by 2, get x equals 7, or divide by 2, get x equals negative 3. So my final answer is x equals 7 or negative 3. You can do that as well. All right, so the next thing I want to do is kind of go back over like the previous material with the transformations of functions. And let's do that by sketching a graph of y equals 2 times the absolute value of x minus 3. So if we do 2 times the absolute value of x minus 3, well, we're going to start by considering the graph y equals absolute value of x, and that's just v, right? It's like the line y equals x, except we have to flip this one up, right, when x is negative. So now let's do y equals 2 times the absolute value of x, and it's going to be just a steeper v. All right, and finally, y equals 2 times the absolute value of the quantity x minus 3. Well, it's going to take our steep v to the right by 3. And that is basically all I want to say about absolute value.